What's up, everybody? This one is going to be exclusively for YouTube. It was an article that I was reading yesterday about the trade for Chris Middleton for Zach Lavine, but I'm going to do the see what they actually, what they said was they was adding some pieces into that, and like some of the pieces, like I don't agree with. And as I was saying to myself, like I'm like 50-50 about the trade if they decide to do it. But it's mainly like it was like somebody that was like doing like Bucks reports and stuff like that. They were just thinking that they should trade Chris Middleton for Zach Levine. But honestly, like there ain't nothing wrong with Chris Middleton. Although some of us don't like the minutes restrictions and stuff like that, and they should get off of that by now. Normally they would, but I don't know. They trying to make it like a slow process or something
Don't
like
know
that.
the
Who knows?
extent of the injury and his healing speed. So where he may heal quick, some people may heal quicker. If he had surgery, there may be a lot more damage done inside that he is not recovering as quickly from. Because you remember, I tore my ACL, my MCL twice. The second time, it took me a lot longer to heal from it. The first time, yeah, I was done pretty quick, but the second time, it took a lot longer. So you don't. That's the thing. Yeah, we all want him back. We want him back. We want him back playing. We want him back playing good. We miss him. We need him. We love him on the court. But you don't want to rush it and then him come back and end up like Andrew Bogut.
Then again, kind of like what they did last season with him, like they rushed him back and he was still hurt. So I get that point, but I guess they, like she said, they had to take their time with it. But
Because do we want him to be a big forefront player in the playoffs?
very true.
Why are we going to injure him? Let him heal and let him play to the extent. And it could be a case of that he's saying to them how well he feels during playing. And sometimes you get a bit of tightness on an old injury. Sometimes it feels good. And why do they have bottles of scrubbing bubbles on the table?
I guess they're talking about the
I don't even want to know, but yeah.
probably about their partnership with the because Johnson with the whatever I forgot what they call Johnson Wax or wherever that place that's in Racine.
Johnson and Johnson. Johnson Controls. One of them.
SC Johnson.
There we go. We
There we
get there
go.
eventually. It takes us a while, but we'll get there.
But anyway, like I'm losing my train of thought. So I'm gonna see if I can remember like what was on the like trade package. I knew from the Bull side they added Zach Levine and Andre Drummond, which I don't know why, but they would add a no another center. But I guess they can probably can use Andre Drummond for backup center in case they don't want to use like Robin Lopez, which they haven't them doing that much. They rather just use Bobby Portis to be like playing the 4 and the 5, which is kind of crazy in a way. Oh, and they got a free roster spot too on the Bulls does. Oh, excuse me. Um, let's see. Like I won't do the trade just to see like if it works, but I don't think it will because Chris Middleton probably won't be able to get traded until next month if that was the case. But it was Chris Middleton, Pat Cunnington. Sadly, they added him to my job champ. And this is how I think they ain't gonna do is because they said Cameron Payne too, which is kind of crazy. So as Zach Lavine. Where is he? Andre Drummond. So it's like if they did all that, they're gonna have to let somebody go because like let's just do this straight up and see what they said. Cause I bet you it's gonna say not fail because of the amount of person on here, but I think it's like a fail because it kind of match up too contract wise. Okay, let's see. It says fail. Okay, this is the reason why Chris Middleton cannot be traded until December 15th. I knew it was next month, but didn't know the exact date. Let's see what else. Cameron Payne cannot be traded because 3 months had not passed since he was signed. He'll be eligible to trade after December 30th. So it would have worked if it was like no, if time hasn't go past or whatever, you know what I mean. But oh wow, 2+ wins for the Bucks. Better offense and better defense. Hmm, something interesting. Although I guess I see why they did it because the contract match, but there's no way they're gonna trade Cameron Payne or Maja Beauchamp because like Cameron Payne is their only backup point guard. Although they want to call up either Tata or God let me go back to that. I'm just gonna say adjust. I'm not gonna mess with the trade, but either Tata Washington they probably will have to call up or Lindell Wigginton, that's what his name is, or have him play the backup point guard. But if they're gonna do that, I think like with the Bucks, they probably would have to release somebody, and that probably would be. I don't think the Bulls would need like another point guard, so they probably will release Cameron Payne out of everybody if they decide to do this. But I say that the Bucks will not do it because they don't want to get a Ramajah Beauchamp or Cameron Payne because, like I said, Cameron Payne is their only backup point guard, and Ramajah Beauchamp is showing some signs of like probably being in the future with the franchise. So I just don't see that going anywhere unless they add like another team onto this or something that can absorb more cap space. But I might as well just look at their picks and just see. Of course, 2024. I don't think New Orleans Pelicans is going to swap, so they most likely they will have their next year's first round pick, and of course they're gonna on no protections for their for 2024 second round pick. Let's say probably will have anyway. Nothing in 2025, 2026. Of course, like I said, the Pelicans probably not going to switch. Let's see, 2027 on the second round pick and 2030. Portland holds the rights to swap
Are
what.
you done? You are now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm mostly going to be talking with my mouth full, so I apologize. let's see. Like I said, there's no way that they're gonna do this trade that the Bucks will. It's just crazy, but let's say they look for a free agent, they decide to do that trade. So we end up gonna be looking for a point guard. Let's see who would be a good point guard for them to take. Luke Williams retired. Mm, no, I don't know why they got him as a free agent, but let's just say Kendrick Nunn. Yeah, he's with Washington. It's like, oh, he doesn't have a contract for him yet. So okay, it just let's just say it'll just be one season, and just say they just do that. So they had their point guard, and let's see, they can get like a look for a small forward that they can probably afford that is not signed. Justice Winslow's on the team though. Oh, could have got George Hill back. Wasn't even thinking. Um, game about to start in a bit, so I apologize. Um, yeah, they did let Danny Green go, so maybe they'll just sign him for the rest of the season. They decided to do that, but I don't know if they're going to be able to afford that contract. It probably will be. Let's just say it probably will be less than that. Let's just say they do that. It'll be way over the cap. Was they probably will be. They probably be under. It probably be like a little over a million or something like that. Just put it that way. But I do not see them, paying for them that much that they decide to get them. But that's just me. But most likely, I don't think this trade is going to happen. That's just my pick. Like the Bucks will make a move during the a little bit before the trade deadline, but they're not going to do this trade unless there's something in it for them. Like I don't know. I just think it's not going to happen. But thank you guys for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Check out our past content with Bucks content and also wrestling content. Check that out. Um, like I said, please subscribe. Thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart, and moving dudes. Check out the artwork on Art from the Heart and Facebook. You can call 414-807-4299. Ask for LaShawn, especially if you're in Wisconsin and Florida areas. If you want to move in those states, so they'll be the ones you want to get hold of. So that's it for me. And the next video will probably be after the game that's about to show in a minute. So until then.